We are rolling. Okay, I keep forgetting we're rolling. It's so nice talking to you.
Let's start off with a pick scratch.
Let's do that.
That was a pretty good one. I think
good.
I've got a better pick scratch in me.
Let's do it. Pick scratch.
I still think, you know, I'm going to turn it around the other way. That could be the best pick scratch I've ever done in my life. That one really...
Let's do one more.
I connected.
I'll say pick.
Oh, I like that.
That was good. We're here to talk about the PG-14, Paul Gilbert and a pedal.
That's right.
You're in this pedal.
I'm in that pedal, just like the little people are in the TV.
Yeah.
And you wonder how they got in there. I'm in this one.
What does it feel like to be in your own pedal?
It's good because this one responds dynamically to your playing. I was trying to think of like how to describe this because you know, describing distortion pedals can be an art in itself.
Yeah.
And what I feel when I'm playing this pedal is it responds dynamically. Like if you hit it hard, you hit it quiet, it makes a difference. It's almost like you're connected to a living, breathing organism. And it's one that likes you and makes you sound good, and it's got a shoe on it, and that's my name in Japanese, katakana. We've covered a lot of bases there, but as thoughts come to me, I'm just going to say them.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to bed and you're like, well, what am I going to think about when I drift off to sleep? This sounds and feels so good that I think like tomorrow I'm going to get up and play through that pedal some more.
It's pretty cool.
It's the truth.
It is the truth. I thought he was joking, and then I started seeing his actual pedal board. You know, you started stripping things down a little more because you were into this gain stacking thing. You'd been stacking tons of drive pedals, and now you're down to 2.
And a lot of times I never even have to use the second one.
Yeah.
But it's nice, a little less, footwork, and it seems to just happen from the hands, and I'm already got those in the instruments, that's nice. But let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Take it away.
So I'm going to turn it off first so we just get the normal. Now that's a sound you can get anywhere in the world when they say like, what amp do you need at the gig, Sweden Rock, or wherever the gig is, and you're not famous enough to bring your own amp.
Right.
So you say like, well, Marshall, just get me a good Marshall. And you can get, that's, and any Marshall, if you turn the gain back and just crank the amp up really loud, you can get that, and thank goodness. And then you turn your PG-14 on, and then the gig's working.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
What's the worst backline amp you've ever gotten?
Well, first of all, there was ones that I was worried about where I thought my instinct told me this is going to be bad. And you know what? It actually turned out great. And that was the Roland Jazz Chorus.
Yeah.
Because that's like, it was supposed to be a clean amp. And I thought, oh no, this is never going to work. And man, it was awesome. I was like, have one of these again.
We'll have to try that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll
try that. I see one back there.
Yeah.
So this is just a Marshall, 50-watt Marshall.
Yeah.
Good clean sound.
Yeah, this is, actually it might be even 45-watt Marshall. But I'm running through the second channel, which is nice, a little warmer. Mm-hmm. And if I get like a JCM 800 or something that's, like a rock amp, I just turn the treble to 0, presence to 0, bass up a lot, and that sort of simulates the channel 2. Yeah. And that way it's not, like I still, it's bitey enough, but it's not like taking your head off,
Yeah.
And you get that face when you...
I got to learn your faces later.
I'll teach them to you.
We'll teach that. So this pedal, it wasn't an accident, but it was us talking. You had bought some of JHS stuff. We get to know each other.
I like the one with the ghost on it.
Yeah, the Haunting Mids.
The Haunting Mids.
You've used the Superbolt, the Bonsai, lots of stuff. Yeah. And we started talking about what could we do unique, kind of cocktailing, I call it. I took some elements of those circuits. And so this is a FET distortion channel. So when Paul's saying any good clean amp, basically this is a tube amp circuit. Pull the tubes out and replace with FETs. And FETs, it's a type of transistor, a field effect transistor, and they feel like tubes. They do the thing where they want to die a little, they choke, They can't handle it.
When you hear the radical version
Yeah.
of that, I got a knob for that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so if you crank up the push, I'm not going to go all the way because that's too dangerous.
Too much.
Almost all the way.
We got to be careful.
Yeah. I'm going to take the mid up, and I'm going to take the mid frequency into like the bassy area because that sort of hits the amp harder. And then, now if I kept the drive up, it would, the world might come to a horrible end. So I'm going to that would just be too much to handle. So let's try it around there. So now if I hit the low E string real quiet, that's just a nice kind of, well, not nice, it's a really awesome rock sound. But did you hear that I hit it a little bit harder and it's sort of, ooh, And the harder you hit it, the more it starts getting like, and it's very satisfying to be able to sort of punish it sounds like you're punishing your amp. Something's getting punished in there.
Yeah, the FETs.
Yeah.
So this mid-frequency section, the mids and the mid-frequency and the push, they're combined. That is one part of the circuit that's in front of this simulated tube amp. So what you're doing is you're pushing the front of this amp so hard, but the beauty is this is a master volume.
Yeah.
And so you get all this on the floor in front of you, use any amp you want, and you get to pick. So you're kind of extreme, that it's choking, feels like an amp is dying. It feels like, to me, I have a little Supro amp at home. It's like, I blew the transformer out in a session.
Yeah.
I dimed it out for like 2 hours doing overdubs, and it just turned off. The transformer's like, I'm out. And so how do you normally use it? Like, let's go from the extreme.
That's the thing. I want to get a taste of that.
Taste.
So, there's a bunch of ways to dial it back. First of all, just dial the push back. Maybe take that, let's take it radically back. Like, take it all the way down to like around 3.5. And I can still feel a hair, enough to sort of like have some fun, but it's not weird anymore. Play some Black Sabbath. Now again, I'm playing a lot on the low strings, where you hear that the most, because it really revolves a lot around the low frequencies.
The frequencies are helping overload it.
Yeah, but as I go to the high strings, it always reminds me of Leslie West, Mississippi Queen, where he's going like... And that pick attack,
perfect.
I mean, really, that's everybody thinks I pick everything, and I have this reputation as a picker. But to me, the pick is not something that's like, oh, you use it to play fast. Use it because it's a tone control.
Yeah.
And that attack, with this pedal, you can really dial in what that attack is like. Now, I'm still kind of on the, I'm sitting right up there against the radical side of it.
Yeah.
So let's calm it down a little more. And that I'm gonna turn the mid down, with the mid gain, and I'm gonna turn the frequency up so it's not hitting the low end of it. It's hitting more of the high mid. And that's gonna be a little more polite. And maybe because I did that, let's just see what that's like as it is. Now it's a little calm because I didn't turn the drive back up. And I'm a gunner.
You're a gunner.
I'll tune that up. Even mid back of him, we'll push back a little bit more.
A little volume too. Yeah. Give it a little volume.
That's a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You can really like what this does when it hits the string.
Yeah.
evolves and changes, and it changes as you play. It's not just a knob adjustment. It's also, you know, if you hit a little lighter, you know, this would be like something light. It's relatively polite picking attack, and if I hit it hard, then you're back to this face.
That's a good face.
Let's check out those two faces again. So
Do it again.
this face. That's sort of like, you know, I've got maybe some ruffles and a powdered wig, and I'm playing for the king. You know,
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
you know, the little
Yeah,
French
yeah.
aristocracy.
There's a symphony.
Yeah, triads are always the French aristocracy.
Yeah.
But then, you know, you want to get back to your dragon suit, and, you know. I want a little more that when it does that. That's a good spot for the little more of that. So let's.
Do you have a dragon suit?
I had a dragon kimono a long time ago, but I don't know where it is.
Same thing.
Yeah. I still want more. A little more push. A little more. Well, let's put the mid back into the bass end of it, and that's going to be. We're going to get a little ferocious here. I keep being careful, and this is going to be dangerous. Oh, that's nice. That makes me go, ooh.
Yeah, very different faces, very different attire,
Yeah.
very different mood.
If you can get a dragon suit tone out of a pedal,
It's been impossible for years.
and that's just one of the suits.
We almost called this the dragon suit,
Yeah.
but it didn't work out.
Is there time to change that?
There was a trademark
Well, I
issue.
think we should pull the production.
Yeah, I couldn't. It was already trademarked.
Yeah. Okay.
A suit company
Yeah.
in Bangladesh. Important question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like different shoes that you wear make it sound a little different? You feel like these shoes, is there any correlation to your tone with the shoes you have on now?
Well, I have a size 14 foot.
Yeah.
Which is
PG-14.
14,
I
yeah.
wear a 14 as well.
Yeah. So these shoes are large enough where if there's like, you know, the whatever the weather is,
Yeah.
the shoe will change the weather just slightly, and as acoustic waves
Yeah.
travel, they have to travel through a medium.
People don't realize that. People with small feet, it's always the same.
The wind just goes right by.
Yeah, but with us,
The wind stops. There's a barrier.
Yeah, I've caused a tornado.
And that's the thing is that
Yeah.
the sound has to travel through a medium. If there's no atmosphere, like in space,
Yeah.
you know, there's no sound.
You've been there. I saw the video.
Exactly, with a spacesuit.
Right.
I found out the hard way. And but you know, with the medium, if the air is humid or the air is dry, that's going to affect the tone. And so if the big shoe is stopping the wind, that's going to change the way the amp sounds. Have you ever played an outdoor gig and the wind blows by and all of a sudden the sound just sort of disappears?
Yes, absolutely. Just know, just try different shoes. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Buy the pedal, try different shoes. Might sound way different.
So what's your, do you have a music store lick?
Music store lick?
Yeah, you know, you go to the music store, especially when you're a kid. And,
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't music store lick. Let's see.
Yeah, you can set.
This is
we'll get
suffrage.
the Josh Scott setting.
I will. Let me show you the setting that I love with
Yeah.
this pedal.
Okay.
And it's like I didn't realize it did it till we actually started producing. So, I'm a huge fuzz face nut.
Yeah.
I have all these originals, the germaniums. They literally sound different in the different rooms, and it's nonsense, you know.
So as I've been playing these things and making the faces,
Yeah.
what is the fuzz face?
The fuzz face is a smile. Because the smiley face, yeah. This, to me, is out of any pedal, and this is a happy accident. I would like to take credit for this, but it feels like the cranked plexi. Like if we were to turn this way up with a good germanium fuzz face, like 66 to 68, which you hear it like Eric Johnson, Austin City Limits. There's other guys that do it, but it's just. That's a thin pick. Let me get my thick pick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yes. I use giant thick picks.
Scorned my pick.
It's a little too saggy. Let's see. Yeah, so the fuzz face, a good old school germanium, which is so finicky you don't ever want to use it. I mean, it's the most needy piece of equipment ever. Put it in front of a loud Marshall, and it's this very dark, very bassy, almost no attack.
Yeah.
It's very mysterious and big.
I think that's got a lot more faces than the smile.
It may be. But it's. I play a lot more power chords than you.
Yeah.
Because they're harder than what you do. You do this fast stuff that's pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't commit to a note. You make commitments.
But yeah, look. Can you? Yeah, I'll teach you later.
Can I try that? I want to try the Josh.
Okay.
The patented Josh. Oh, the pit. Okay.
You said it's part of the tone.
Yeah, that's part of the sound. Okay, so.
Okay. I basically played the same exact thing he just played, right? Same thing.
You know, it also gets close, this setting gets close to the elusive clean distortion.
That's a good term.
Yeah.
It's a
the notes come through, the harmonics come through, it's got clarity.
That's part of the fuzz face thing because how that circuit works. That's a great definition.
Yeah, well, it's also enjoyable because it's an oxymoron.
Clean distortion. You heard it here first. Yeah. Or maybe you've said it before. I don't know.
Yeah. The other, do you have any other oxymorons you can think of?
Bad good. This is the best bad good sound ever.
I like Winter Wonderland.
Yeah. Thick, transparent tone.
There we go.
Yeah. What was the other? This pedal is made out of really good tone wood. Yeah, that's an inside joke. It's fine.
I've got two picks now.
Can you use both?
This means I'm gonna be able to play chords now because I can play two strings instead of with one pick. Maybe I can play one.
Wow. Yeah, we're on to something.
Now I've got to learn a chord. Let's see. What my favorite chord is the Michael McDonald. It came from somewhere back in the long ago. Or that's the other Michael McDonald. I use my fingers. You don't know me, but I'm your brother. Oh, you telling me the thing you're gonna do.
know Sailing, Christopher Cross?
I don't. Well, I know the song. Hey, take me away.
Yeah. I like a lot.
How about the other yacht rock, Moonlight Feels Right, which has a killing vibraphone solo.
I don't know if I know that. I love yacht rock.
Yeah. Motion, your babe, moonlight, feels right. And then the vibraphone solo comes, and the guy in the video is dressed like Paul Stanley with the shirt where his hairy chest is sticking out. And he does like a kick at the end. Look out.
I'm going to watch this in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to return your pick to you. I don't think I'm qualified for the chords.
All right. Let's try some different amps.
Ah, that sounds great.
Let's imagine this. You're
Sweden rock.
Sweden. You arrive. I'm the guy that runs the venue. And I'm about to roll out a jazz chorus. You ready for that?
Well, you know what happened is the Black Crows are going on after, and they already rented the amp that I wanted.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and so the only thing left is the jazz chorus.
Yeah, so as the venue owner, I'm going to set up your jazz chorus.
Right.
It's okay. Don't stress out too much.
Okay.
Because you have this
I'm armed. I'm
pedal.
safe because I brought my secret weapon.
Here I go. It's kind of a crazy amp, so the jazz chorus.
Yeah, well, there's no tubes in this one.
There's nothing. Totally solid state.
So if
we have all the effects off, so the same exact pedal board settings.
Right.
Now we're into the jazz chorus.
Yeah, so I've got the PG-14 off at the moment, so you can just hear the jazziness of the jazz chorus.
Yeah.
And let me play the jazz chord I know, which is... And then my jet... Is that the right... Yeah, I think so. Major 9. All right, so
that's satisfying.
That's a nice, satisfying jazz thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, jazz chorus. And then we're gonna enough of that.
Let's leave Jazzland.
Yeah, and then we're gonna press the button. And suddenly you have all these faces.
Yeah.
I think Pat Metheny sometimes makes those faces.
Yeah.
In jazz. I like that about him.
Yeah. Jazz works different muscles. If you notice a jazz guitarist, they'll be super ripped. Like one part of their face is swole and the other, you know.
It's muscle, you can do things.
Yeah.
But you know, that's to me that
it's killer.
I can't even say words after I played that.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Thank you, jazz chorus.
Now, on certain online forums, the jazz chorus gets hate. Can you believe that? It's considered like a bad amp.
Someone on the internet is wrong?
So, I can't prove it.
Yeah.
But it gets hate. But it's like, what I'm saying is that would be to 99% of people, and maybe a lot of you guys watching and gals, your worst nightmare backline. You might get that, and you've read on this forum.
I have to say that was me. I remember it was a gig in Japan. I had to take a shuttlecraft. No, that's not shuttle. That's on Star Trek.
But that's cool.
It was a hovercraft.
Same thing.
Yeah. I took a hovercraft to get to this city in some island in Japan.
Yeah.
At the gig, there was a Roland jazz course, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do?
Yeah, because you read those forums all night.
And I had a big, I had 4 fuzz pedals as usual, and it made it happen, and it was great. But with this, I don't need the 4 fuzz pedals.
Yeah.
I can just have one awesome distortion pedal.
I think that this is like a worst case scenario in people's minds, even though it's actually a great amp.
Yeah.
Little nerd fact, this amp, so they released it in the mid-'70s, it has the first ever Bucket Brigade chorus effect in it. And then a year later, the Boss CE1 was the first ever Bucket Brigade pedal.
I've always liked that chorus.
Yeah, some people might care. I had to spout that out because I'm a huge, it's not a Boss Roland video, but it's a good amp.
Yeah.
You could buy this amp with the pedal. There's no discount, but you could.
Yeah. And if you take a shuttlecraft or a hovercraft, this is a good amp to end up with.
I mean, look at this. It's built into a flight case. They thought it out.
That is cool.
But the colors, it's satisfying. Anyway, next amp. I'm the club owner. Mm-hmm. You just flew into Texas.
Okay.
And I have a Mesa Boogie with 115 knobs on the front.
Oh my goodness.
You ready? Let's do it.
Okay.
We have the Mesa. It's purple.
In Texas.
We're in Texas. The Mesa's here. It's called the Triple Crown. That's a horse race.
Okay.
And tons of knobs.
You managed to get a clean sound.
Yeah, it took 25 minutes, but we have a good clean sound.
I like that. It's nice.
Great. So this amp, it has a lot of high gain stuff. So we just went for the clean. But a lot of people use these. They're all over the place. Great amps. Very different though.
Yeah. But I know for me, if I wanted to get into the distortion part of it, I would need a long sound check.
Oh yeah, it's
I would
intense.
need like, hold on, don't even set up the drums yet because I need like some time.
Another night maybe.
Right, yeah. Where if I just, rustle up a clean sound.
Rustle?
Rustle.
It's a good word.
Or rassle.
Rassle.
Then I can, get my reliable PG-14. I'm ready for my Led Zeppelin too.
Yeah.
It's working.
Working.
You got a little adjustment there?
It's right now.
Okay. That was warmer and
warmer. Yeah.
Do you have any requests?
We're in Texas.
We're in Texas.
You gotta have a fiddle and a band.
Well, we got Get to left Chicago, but maybe Now I'm gonna get the Billy Gibbons setting because Billy's playing not quite that.
It's close, but it's yeah.
I'm gonna dial maybe a little less of the low end.
If only you could come back up and have a beard.
That would I can try. So a little more because we warmed up the amp a lot, so I'm gonna put a little highs on the pedal. And let's try. I just like making that face. I don't know if Billy Gibbons makes that face. He probably doesn't because he's kind of cool.
He's chill. That is a really good ZZ Top sound.
Yeah. What's it do? It's nice. It cleans up with the volume pretty nice. I'm with you. Ha 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 ha. I need that beard. Maybe I could get a gig.
I think we were successful with that. We've been to Texas.
We've been to Sweden, in Texas. Where's the next gig?
I think you're flying into England.
Okay, flying into England.
Yeah, and they have an orange ant.
An orange.
Yeah.
I like orange.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Yeah.
You've landed at Heathrow.
I got a long wait to get through customs.
You're going through customs.
You know, they improved it, though. They've got some kind of computer system now.
No,
So
it's
better.
much nicer.
Yeah.
You stop at duty free. You get some stuff.
I don't want the duty free. I want the Marks and Spencer shop, and I get some.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get like some dried mango,
Yeah.
and a bottle of juice of some kind. And
Nice juice.
Yeah, and then I'm set for the van ride to the hotel, and that's going to be a while.
So the van to the hotel, and then you head down to Soho,
Yeah.
and it's a little club called Ronnie Scott's.
Ooh, I got a real
And,
gig.
yeah, I got a job there, so I'm the guy,
Yeah.
obviously. And I have this orange ant. It's called a TremLord. It's the Lord of Trim. So I turn the trim off, clean sound.
Right.
Can you use it?
Let's check out the clip. Well, since I'm in England, I got to do some Pete Townsend from The Who.
Okay.
And that's nice, but eventually I want to crank something up. The solo comes up, and so. And that's probably even more than I need for the Who.
Yeah.
But then.
Who needs that much distortion for a Who song? Like who?
Yeah. Well, but it's not the Who playing. Actually, it's me. So I got to. So that's why there's a knob for that.
So let's go where you want to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the drive up a little bit. I'm gonna go back to boost on the low end a little bit, and let's see what we got here. So.
Sustain.
Sustain. You'd still be hearing that one if it. Now there's so many British bands. There's the Sabbath, of course. I also think one thing I like about this pedal is when I stop. Now, I don't stop often.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
But when I do stop, I want it to be like a nice clean stop. And that's kind of amazing because a lot of times when you have like 4 distortion pedals to get your sound, if you stop it, it'll be like. Be a lot of feedback and howling.
Yeah. It kind of self-gates.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And that's I don't even have to say it because you said it.
Self-gating.
It's self-gating. What else we got? We Clapton. That might even be. I could probably turn it back a little bit.
Nice.
But it is creamy. A little less
Get
distortion.
Get it? Creamy.
Ba-da-da-ba. And that's kind of nice. I actually got I put a third in there. And do, re, mi. And it still came out with clarity, even though I've got heaps of glorious harmonic rich distortion.
For a moment, you had a real slow hand.
Well, I was trying not to embarrass myself. When you say the word Clapton,
yeah,
I can't just go as fast as I can. Then. You know what though? I saw him in Japan play a concert in the '90s, and he came out. He was fiery.
Really?
He had some things to say, you know, and
Yeah.
it was good. I was very impressed.
All right. So we got to get you out of Ronnie Scott's. You have a gig somewhere else in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where it's at?
Let's see it. Well, Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand. Oh, that's right, Chiang Mai.
And Thailand, the food's awesome. Once in a while, you see an elephant in the street. Mm-hmm. The young coconuts are great.
Yeah, I've ridden an elephant there. Have you?
And but what kind of amp is waiting for me?
Well, there's a Fender Twin everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah, especially in Thailand.
Yeah.
So Fender Twin.
Let's plug in and get.
This show, just to clarify, it's in the jungle.
Okay.
Okay. So welcome to the jungle's like, it's an actual thing.
Yeah.
So you've arrived, Chiang Mai, in the jungle.
Right.
And the rider.
It's not the first time that I've played in the jungle.
Wow.
I played in the Pennsylvania jungle as a teenager. We couldn't get a gig at a regular club. So we took all our gear into the middle of the forest, the jungle, with a gas-powered generator. Never having done this before, we didn't know how much gas it would take to power a whole band for a song. Turns out a generator full of gas will last you 2 songs.
Did you have more gas?
We did, in the gas can. And when we ran out of gas, it was a moonless night, and all the gear went, yeah, because it was the generator shut off from running out. And we had to find, this is before cell phones, of course, so you don't have like the cell phone flashlight.
Yeah.
You have to find in the dark the gas can to pour more gas in. How do you think we found some light? The cigarette lighter.
The
As
Zippo.
you're searching for the gas can with a cigarette lighter.
Oh.
And somehow I'm still alive. So now that I'm in the
That's
jungle.
impressive. Yeah, so you're in the jungle. You sent over, you know, a tech rider, what the kind of gear you need. They say, hey, Paul, we have a Fender Twin. And you say, great.
Yeah.
You get there. There's a catch. It's the new Tone Master Fender Twin that's solid state.
Oh.
Are you worried a little?
A little concerned.
Yeah.
But if I get a clean tone, I can combine that with my PG-14 and I'm all right.
Let's try it.
So let's see what our clean tone's like. We got. I always check with the neck pickup first with clean tone.
Okay.
That's real safe. Then back pickup. I think that's going to work.
There's a little compression in this amp. A little. Just a little. It's good.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So then, of course, it's going to be a good gig.
Yeah.
I'm happy. You know, and the food's going to be good, and I'm going to play, you know, some more solos in the key of E. Close Encounters, by the way. Close Encounters with Thailand.
That's a good name, band name.
Yeah.
We've traveled the world, first of all.
Yeah.
5 amps.
Every gig has been good.
5 cities. Tons of fun.
Ties that coordinate with the last one. I don't know if this goes with the slide goes with this with the silver.
Yeah. I'm fairly confident we could keep doing this, and it's going to work with every amp.
It's good for your career to be able to, wherever you go, you travel light. You don't have to carry your heavy, expensive stuff to ship.
Yeah.
Just need one awesome pedal and your guitar, and you're good to go.
All right. Well, we're out of stuff to do for this video.
It was good though.
It was good. Thanks for watching this video. It's long, but you know you love it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click here for other videos like this. And go to sweetwater.com, contact your sales engineer. There's tons of stuff at Sweetwater. You need to spend all day here. Seriously, bye-bye.